see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming. Okay, I can't sing too much. Gonna get copyrighted. Oh, guys, we haven't done nightcap in so long. I missed you guys. Do you guys miss me? Cheers. Clink. This is kombucha. Guys, I literally had tear stains down my glasses. Right. How dorkiana grande is that? It's time to discuss Ryan Gosling. It really is. It's time to discuss him. I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. When my kids eventually ask me something, that we will watch The Notebook one day. You know what? No, we're gonna watch The Place Beyond the Pines one day, and I'm gonna be like, that was supposed to be your daddy. That was supposed to be your daddy. How old is he? How old is he? Let's. Guys, we just have to get to business. Let's talk about the movie. It's like, there was moments in the movie that I was literally, I won't spoil. Okay, wait, guys, I wish I didn't look crazy. I should put a hat on. But, like, what? Okay, guys, so, it was so funny. It was so heartfelt. First of all, yes, I wept. I said, no. Me and anthropomorphized things, we go together. Okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. It's very Toy Story 3 at the end type beat. Okay? Oh my gosh. There was moments where I was like in and out of the movie because I was like lost in the fact that I was watching like a movie. You don't even understand. This is the, don't remember what flavor, but the kind of kombucha, the good kombucha. Passion fruit something? Love. Didn't look like I loved it there, but I did. It was so funny. I love Daniel Pemberton and his score. I loved the humor of it, and I really do just love Ryan Gosling. I do. He's like my top two. He's in my top two. I think, okay. Ryan Gosling, Jake Gyllenhaal have been my fave. Jake Gyllenhaal was one of my faves growing up, for sure, because I saw him in this little film called The Day After Tomorrow. And I was like, oh, he's so cute. But then I didn't even realize it. This movie, Prince of Persia, which is crazy that he was the lead in that, but we're not even going to get into that. I mean, it was a lawless time back in the day. But I was like, oh my gosh. I think that was one of the first times that I was like, the difference between like hot and cute. I was like, no, he's hot. He's hot in that movie. Let me show you guys. Jake Gyllenhaal. That was one of those movies that like they wiped. You're not gonna watch it, so if you haven't seen it, it's okay. Spoilers. They like lost the memory at the end. That's one of my least favorite plot devices. They did that in the new Spider-Man, but like it's okay because it worked well. But like they're just like, oh, she forgot, and I was not behind that. Wow, he looks good. Yeah. So this was my introduction to like Jake G in like the way that I was really rocking with this look. Wait, but maybe I shouldn't have been. Like, this is a white man playing a well, anyways, actually, let's just skip past this segment. But it definitely was something. It was definitely something. So anyways, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Where's Jake Gyllenhaal from? That's going to be funny for me. Jake Gyllenhaal, he's from Los Angeles, California. Okay. Right. Is Jake Gyllenhaal LGBTQ? Huh. Interesting. Because of Brokeback? Man, I was just talking about Brokeback this weekend. Oh my gosh. I gotta watch that movie again. I just can't quit you. And we could have had a good laugh together. Let's talk Gosling. Okay, so then Gosling became, like, dang, just hooting and hollering. Anyways, hold on. So then Ryan Gosling became, guys, I can't fix this. I can't. This is just what I look like. I'm so sorry. Okay, so then Ryan Gosling became, when did he come into the picture? It was like my first Gosling movie. Let's see. Let's open up Letty G, Letterboxd. Ryan. He's Canadian too. Two of my favorite people are Canadians. Isn't that crazy? It's not even a real place, guys. Okay, let's do as an actor, and we're gonna sort it. I think maybe it was probably, dang, he's actually not in all that much, unfortunately. It was probably The Notebook, if we're being honest, but I didn't watch The Notebook till I was in like a senior or a junior in college. So now in high school. So I'm like, is that the first time I saw Gosling? Maybe. But man, I love him. I love him. I think he's such an underrated actor. I was just telling my friend this, that like in movies, he often, maybe it's just 2 movies. It's Blue Valentine and The Notebook, but like these people fall in love with him in minutes. And it's just, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, duh. Yeah, I believe that because that's what would happen. He's great. He's a great eye actor. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Blue Valentine is one of the movies that like wrecked me so much. I've said this to you guys many, many times. And it's partially because of his eye acting in that. Place Beyond the Pines too. Oh my gosh. I need to watch Lars and the Real Girl. But yeah, Barbie, La La Land, The Notebook, Blade Runner 24. Okay, so I also have this list. I have this is where these 2 Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling merge because they are my top 2. But then I have, because I'm just a girl at the end of the day, I have a private list on Letterboxd that is Ryan Gosling ranked by hotness and then Jake Gyllenhaal as well. So Ryan Gosling ranked by hotness, and I said fave, long lost husbands or whatever. I genuinely feel like that's the man for me. Not him, obviously, because he's a married man and he's like, what? How old is he? 45 or something? Hold on. Ryan Gosling. He is 45. Yeah, exactly 45. Yeah. So he's like, a good, 20 years older than me. So maybe a little less. 17 years older than me. 18 years older than me. Anyways, and he's happily married with kids. Love that. Anyways, whatever. But that archetype, I need it. Just charm beyond belief. Okay. So I ranked the roles that I've seen of his, which are Remember the Titans, Barbie, First Man, The Nice Guys, The Fall Guy, The Gray Man, The Notebook, Blade Runner 2049, Blue Valentine, La La Land, Drive, Project Hail Mary, Crazy Stupid Love, The Place Beyond the Pines. Okay, so I put The Place Beyond the Pines at number 1. I think it's like the motorcycle riding and the bleach blonde hair of it all and the tattoos of it all. Yeah, I could get involved with that. As Mr. Ryan Coogler would say. I could get involved. Then I put Crazy Stupid Love. As Emma Stone said, he looks like he's photoshopped, right? Then I did Project Hail Mary as number 3. Is that crazy? Maybe it's recency bias. The difference between cute and hot is like it's a very thin line. He's so beyond adorable in Project Hail Mary. I can't get enough of it. I can't, like the socks with the sweatpants tucked in, and sometimes it's just one leg of the sweatpants. Shut up. No, shut up. Like, don't speak to me. He's so cute. The glasses, the perfect haircut. Whoever cut his hair like that, I owe you my life. I owe you my entire life. And then it's the t-shirts, the little polo. Oh my gosh, the little hat. I'm obsessed. The little like hood on, jacket open, sweatpants. Get out of my face. I'm obsessed with him. Not just in a physical level as an actor, but we're talking girl to girl, okay? Okay, we're just being real here. If I can write a review from a movie standpoint, okay? I am a cinephile, if you will, okay? But we're just here and we're being real, okay? Because I walked away and I was like, in the middle of the movie, I was like, no, that was supposed to be my husband. Anyways, then I have Drive, Ryan Gosling. He's very cute, very quiet and that. Very violent, obsessed. Okay. Then La La Land, Ryan Gosling. Honestly, this should be number 1 because of how I feel about the movie, how I feel about the character, how I feel about the music and that and all that stuff. But I had to rank it a little bit lower. But you guys know, because I said it earlier this week, the little part where he's like, think I wanted to say... Inject it. Then Blue Valentine, passed only. I had to put it lower because of the future scenes, which is half the movie. It's 2 different timelines. He's not my type in the future, but in the past scenes, good God. Yeah. With the little, like, the work shirt, because he's a working man. He's like he's a mover, I think, or something. And then the khakis, the work outfit. Yeah, shut up. Don't speak to me. I'm obsessed. Blade Runner 2049 is next. Then The Notebook. I'm actually confused why I swapped it. I think Blade Runner is just, like, such a good movie that, like, I might be a little bit blinded. And he's, like, mute the whole time. And he's like showing his acting range and stuff like that. But the Notebook I put a little bit lower for some reason, even though the scenes in that, like when he's, oh my gosh, he's like, get in the water, shut up, Ryan. Like, oh my gosh, he's so charming, it's sick. Or he's like, she's like, you're stupid. I can be anything you want me to be. I can be anything you want me to be. And she's like, you're stupid. And he's like, I can be that. I love him. I'm in love with him. Oh my gosh. Literally blushing and kicking my feet. That's how I feel. Okay, so anyways, let us get ourselves together. And yeah. Then I did the Gray Man. I mean, he's jacked and stuff. This is like, yeah, I mean, I literally only watched this movie because he was in it. This is so beyond not my type of movie. And then The Fall Guy. I actually might swap The Fall Guy, though. But I remember when I was watching The Gray Man, I was like, let me get involved with that. And then The Nice Guys. Wait, I need to rewatch all these and re-rank this list because this doesn't feel right being so low. It doesn't feel right because this movie is so good that like I can't fathom it being near the bottom. Let me watch the trailer real quick, just to see what I'm looking at. Oh, that's why. Yeah, no. Well, let me give it another gander. I'm terribly worried. It's just Fred's never been on this long before. Sad, isn't it? Yeah, I see why I put it there. So it's gonna stay exactly where it is. And the First Man, I think the First Man of it all was he was like too clean cut and too like looking too much like Mr. Neil Armstrong. Barbie, second to last. I mean, he's so funny in this, like just beyond incredible in this. But not. It's just, you know, the bleach blonde is not necessarily working for me in the same way that the bleach blonde was working in Place Beyond the Pines, if you know what I mean. And then remember the Titans. I had to put a lot. I mean, I think he's like a child in this, and I remember seeing it when I was younger. So like, yeah. And I don't have a great memory of it. I just put it dead last. Yeah. So since we're here, we might as well look through Jake Gyllenhaal's too. I said an almost impossible task for my OG fave actor. Only ranking movies I've seen. Ambulance is number one. That feels wrong, but it must have been right at the time. I mean, I know he looked great in it. You know what? Actually, as I'm seeing this image, he did. So I'm going to leave that there. Then Brothers. Brothers was because he was so sweet. And he was, again, like that. He was like the khaki wearing the Carhartt, like working man type beat. Yes. He was fixing things. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Then Zodiac. I thought he was really cute in this. I'm shocked that it's so high up. I'm shocked that it's above Southpaw. That doesn't feel right. Southpaw was like, yeah, let's mix them sodas. Let me get involved. Guys, I can't stop saying that. And the thing is, I watched that interview of his months ago. Or I watched it the day it came out on Amy Poehler's podcast. And I think that was months ago. Let me check. Ryan Coogler, Amy Poehler. It was 2 months ago, and I'm still involved with that. Okay, and then The Guilty. I wasn't a huge fan of this movie, but clearly he looked good in it. Prisoners, then Enemy. Prisoners, yeah. You know, not my typical type, but the tattoos of it all, the detective, the quietness, a little bit of the rage, if you will. Then Enemy, Nocturnal Animals, Prince of Persia, Day After Tomorrow, Brokeback Mountain. This list is wrong. I know that it's wrong. Something's wrong. Brokeback Mountain being this low feels homophobic almost. I need to take a look at this again because he looked great in that. Nocturnal Animals. I don't have a great memory of what he looked like in that, so I'm gonna give it a quick. I must have made this list in the dark, blind. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry. I was perhaps ill-informed. Oh, I know why. Okay. It's like. I was right. So the thing is, I really do prefer when he has a beard, or at least like the presence of a beard beforehand. But then when in like Brokeback and Day After Tomorrow, it works for me. It works, but like with like Stronger or Nocturnal Animals, it's a little different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a little it's just a fine line. It's a fine line, if you will, Mr. Hairstyles, let's say. And then I have Donnie Darko. Okay, so Spider-Man Far From Home, Stronger, Donnie Darko, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has to be last. Are you crazy? I don't want to get involved with that. Not at all. I think Donnie Darko is just because he was a kid. And I did not watch this when I was a kid. So, like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So those lists, I mean, it's me having them private, but literally just telling you guys all of it. Like, what? But, you know, that's how I roll. So go see Project Hail Mary. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I can't believe I just talked about these boys for so long. I mean, I'm never going to pass the BECHDAL test. Something to think about, something to ponder on. But yeah, how have you guys been? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I've just been like, I was like busy, and then I got my period, and then I was in North Carolina, and then I came back and I had a headache, and then it was actually only like 4 or 5 days, but still felt like forever. So much has happened. The Oscars happened. And that's about it. But we have a crazy schedule coming up, and we have a crazy task to achieve that's coming up. So excited to do that with you guys. Wow, I wish like the same energy that I just had for talking about Ryan Gosling in some sweatpants could translate over to this, but for some reason I can't. Like if I'm being honest, all I want to do right now is watch Crazy Stupid Love or Place Beyond the Pines, one of the two. It might be Crazy Stupid Love because then I can also get Emma Stone and Steve Carell and Julianne Moore. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But Place Beyond the Pines, I could stop at a certain point of the movie. Right before that. Yeah. And then I can live happily ever after. Right. Yeah, and like my friend's Yapiana Grande out there. I can't even hear my own thoughts because they're talking so freaking loud. I can't. Like, also, at the Project Hail Mary screening, they were only giving free pins to the people that saw it in IMAX. And I'm like, I wanted to see it in IMAX. It was sold out. I had to see it in Dolby, and I had a good time in Dolby, but I wanted to see it in IMAX, and they didn't have any posters. And they said that you could only get the pin if you had seen it in IMAX. And I was like, are you sure? I'm like standing right here in front of you begging on my hands and knees. And then I was like, my friend was like, we're coming back on Thursday to see it in IMAX. Can we get it now? And they were like, well, if we have any left over on Thursday, you can have them, I'm sure. You're not just going to hand it to me right now? I think if they weren't there and I was just like, that maybe this could have worked, but we didn't have it together. We didn't have the plan together. I don't know. Anyways, so I don't have a pin for Project Hail Mary. Unfortunately, even though I saw it at the early screening. I saw it at the early screening and I have nothing to show for it. Right.
Shut the fuck up!
Tell you what, we could have had a good laugh together. Fucking real good laugh. Had our place of our own. But you didn't want it in us. So what we gonna do now? So what we got now is Brokeback Mountain. Oh my gosh, I can't watch this again.